So we're pretty close to Ekron, just a bit south of it. There's a little like ice cream parlor and like food market, like when I say food market, like farmers market kind of thing. Oh, this is not great. This is a bad feel. But so we're trying to clear. Like we're pushing our way there, but unfortunately with the helicopter, and this is going to be a thing that happens with helicopters, we're going to get set back quite a bit frequently until we start really thinning the numbers down. That's just going to be our life. Alright, don't be that many. That's many. Oh no, wait, never mind. That's fine. Is it 5? Yeah, that's fine. It looked like it was gonna get like 12 on us, and that's not good. Yeah, a lot of people actually miss this location. It's not a bad location, but, you know, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. So not many people even end up here in the first place. Like, people definitely roll through Ekron, because Ekron actually has pretty solid loot for how small of a place it is. You got 2 great places to get tools here, guns as well. But they usually don't end up in this area. Because the hunting knife is a pretty solid weapon when you have very low fitness. And right now, with no spear skill and very low maintenance skill, I get very, very little out of my spears. Like, I made like 6 spears earlier, and I think we got through 5 zombies with all 6 spears, or 4 zombies with all 6 spears or something. When I say earlier, I mean like last playthrough. Or last, you know, stream. I just need higher skill before the spears really do much. Like, if I get a machete, I'll probably save the very last tick of the machete for making spears. Like, I'll use it down to, like, the last bit of durability, and then I'll just take it home and make spears with it from then on. But, that's gonna be a while. Because you gotta get lucky and actually get a machete to drop. Like, don't get me wrong, spears are really powerful, but I need to be able to actually use them enough to get the amount of kills I need of them. Oh god, no. Do you know how many thousands of zombies we're gonna kill? Like, these runs we've killed 8,000-9,000 zombies easily, like, and only been like 1.5 towns in kind of thing. We're talking this run is going to probably have somewhere in the area of 900,000 zombies on the map or something like that. Like, we're not even going to loot the bodies, we're not going to clean up any of the bodies, like, there is going to be too many corpses involved in this. Especially once we start getting actually decent at combat. Oh no. Like, I won't even take the time to clean up the bodies off the ground. There's just too many bodies. Like, I won't even move them. I let them decay. There's just way too many bodies to do anything meaningful with. I'm doing the pineapple first because it's the heaviest. Like, on multiplayer, if I had, like, 3 dedicated people just burying the zombies for me, even then, they probably wouldn't be able to keep up once we get going. Like, the zombies we're killing, we're using screwdrivers and all sorts of garbage. When we get to the point that we actually have, like, maintenance 5 and we're using machetes and decent weapons, it's gonna be ridiculous. It's just like a lot of people go, "Oh, what weapons do you prefer to use in this run?" It's like I don't get a preference. I use them all. Once we hit like around maintenance 3 or 4, we get like into a proper tool place. Then I can start being picky choosy about stuff. Till then, it's literally anything I can get my hands on. We're gonna be in bad shape when the water gets turned off. What's my preferred weapon? Yes, all of them. Which one can I hurt the zombie with? That one. That said, if I could have these zombies drop any weapon, I want them to drop a crowbar. Because I can get through a lot of zombies before I break a crowbar. And that means I have a lot of opportunity for other weapons to drop before, you know, the crowbar goes. Oh yeah, I'll use a rake in this. I mean, I've got a fork in my inventory that I intend to use when things get desperate. And like, we're using butter knives and all sorts of stuff. Speaking of which, thank you. You also probably need to see, you know, what we can... Yep, the shovel is absolutely fantastic. Its swing speed is not particularly fast, but once you get enough, like, strength and long blunt going, it'll just throttle some zombies. Alright, swap our boots out. Yep, these boots are already 1/3 destroyed just from stepping on skulls. Let's actually go back to the field below us. We're not getting worried about trying to push into Ekron right now. We're just going to keep clearing the zombies around us. It's just what we're going to have to deal with. Thank you for the follow, Valkyrie Yanko. Welcome to the stream. And if I mispronounce that, let me know. And I'll try, you know, like, I'll correct myself and try to do better in the future. I don't know why that alert went off. We've had a few times the alerts just kind of went sideways with Streamlabs. Oh, right, there's the wire fence there. I can't see it because it's too dark. I was like, what's the holdup, zombie? Oh, and eventually we'll start getting nauseous just around here because of the number of bodies. It is what it is. There's too many to try and do anything about it. No, we had died in the last 16x pop run. And then, you know, we took a break to do other runs, and then we're going to be back up. Like, these runs take so long, I don't want to kind of just sit there and just beat my head against that, because it's a very big time commitment per run. Anyways, Hazelwood has cashed in on 5 more push-ups. That way everyone else who is keeping track of the push-ups, because like I said, I'm doing it's a resolution thing with my brothers and all that, that they will have to just deal with the fact that it will never be an even number ever again. And that'll be something that'll be just their oh, that's great. Their life situation from now on. So you see all the other ones where it's like 600 push-ups and 500 push-ups, and there'll be one that's like 753 push-ups, and they'll just have to live with it. Oh, right. I keep forgetting that there's that wire fence there. I'm like, why are they all the way back there? Alright, this will be annoying. Alright, that one has scissors. We want to look back for that. Ho 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 ho. That was uncomfortably close. Whew. How many zombies are in 16x pop? By our best guess, the entire map has somewhere in the area of 900,000. Like somewhere in that ballpark. But that's based on information from before the multiplayer patch, that no one has done the work to figure out the numbers since then, so you get the idea. Now, we're not going to actually end up killing every single zombie on the map. Like, I'm not going to go... Oh, that's where you came from. I'm not going to go, like, trudging through the woods looking for the last zombie or anything like that. But we are planning on wiping out all of the major cities and the zombies that we can find readily. Take our beta blockers, because, you know, panic just reduces your damage, so no one wants it. Yep, we will definitely do farming, we will do fishing, we're going to have to do all that stuff, because it is going to take more than an in-game year to do it. Like, we had another run we had going pretty well. What were we at, like 3-something months? We had wiped out the entire city of Ekron. And we made pretty good progress on, I believe it was Riverside, before just I was being reckless and got in trouble for it. Maybe we'll just keep killing and killing and killing till they're gone. Because one good news is all these zombies we keep running into out here, most of these are zombies that came from Ekron because of the helicopter. So this is actually helping us wipe out the population of Ekron, just not actually at Ekron. And if you're wondering why I'm still using the weapons even though, like, it's just one zombie, I do want to try and get my maintenance skill up and my short blade and all that, and we have a bunch of crap short blades on us, so we're just using them. These zombies are going to be a problem. Like I said, there is a good chance eventually the zombies will push us out of this area and we'll have to, like, drop back to the farmhouses. Absolutely worst case, we have to fall back, like, all the way. We'll relocate to someplace we can get a couple of weapons, maybe some food or something with minimal zombies. Like the near Rosewood, there's a military, I don't know what you'd call it, like boot camp or something. We might be able to push in there. There's a warehouse north of that, the warehouse itself is produce, so that won't do us any good, but there's like a little building next to it that has a couple of weapons. It doesn't halt the decomposition process, it just greatly slows it down. Our maintenance is only 2. So we'll be able to start being picky-choosy about our weapons somewhere around maintenance 4. Or if we get lucky and, you know, we hit a weapon, we hit someplace that's got a whole bunch of weapons for us, or we get, you know, a good couple of crowbars or something that really lets it. But yeah, now in this game, freezing does not stop decomposition. It just slows it down. Extra loot. That extra loot could be an extra weapon. And weapons are going to be shortage. Yeah, it doesn't matter what, Oh, you're talking about in real life? I don't know about real life. I'm not a biologist. Scissors are terrible, by the way. Okay. Right. I didn't see that group down there. I knew they were there earlier. But yeah, if you're comparing to a Project Zomboid, again, balanced decision. They don't want food to last for absolutely ever. The idea is winter is supposed to be kind of scary, so you have to be actually deliberate in what you store. I mean, I'd imagine a shard of glass would break easier. But as far as, like, being sharper, who knows? Putting a single radish into a bowl is apparently not the most efficient, type of food. This is true. I'm not sure if he's referring about, like, in-game, though. Because I don't think you can use a shard of glass even as a weapon in-game, not unless it's a mod. But then the moment you're talking about mod, like all the rules change. I mean, the problem with using a shard of glass in real life is you're just as likely to cut yourself as you are to cut the other thing. Like, you're holding something that's sharp on all sides. Or at least most sides. I mean, maybe. You might think you're safe, though, and then you end up cutting your hands anyways because the rag wasn't strong enough or whatever. Alright, killed a zombie with a fork. Just a regular old fork. You're getting pretty overheated from being around the bodies, which is getting us sicker. Oh, what do you have in your leg? You got a weapon in your leg? Let's talk about it. What's in your leg, man? You in the gray. What's in your leg? I want it. I don't care what it is, I want it. You do have something in your leg, right? You're not just teasing me? I'm having second thoughts about them having something in their leg. Oh. It's a bread knife, but I don't care. I'll take it anyways. He pushed, that means he probably have aggro on something else nearby. Oh, never mind. Guess we'll just carry over. Alright. Usually when you push... Okay, they're too close. Yeah, the problem is I've got nowhere to forage where there isn't zombies right now. The other thing is I gotta get a lot of chipped stones for axes. That was a real high-risk stab I did there. Yep, I know. And we've done that quite a bit, actually. And I'm sure we'll do more. Yeah, no, I've mentioned a few times on the stream, I would be okay with making an option to punch zombies, but there would be a chance that you can cut yourself on the zombie and get infected that way. Because that would be realistic. Like, if you could just punch zombies, this entire run becomes so easy. You just get to the point you're decent enough at punching zombies that you don't need the weapon, It's the fact I have to rely on constantly getting weapons that is half the challenge at the beginning. So we're at over 500 zombies. Our number one favorite weapon is our bare hands. Swap out our boots, we've been stomping. Not that much. Alright, we're about to get sleepy, so it's time to go back. Yep, we have our first body decaying here, so that tells you how long we've been playing from this spot. I'm just washing myself to help cool us off a little bit. While we cool off, I should say. Because we're actually... Yeah, I was going to say we're full on nauseous at that point because we're out in those bodies so long. And I'd love to clean it up, but there's just too many bodies. Normally what ends up happening is you kind of get in the situation where you move around where you're slaughtering the large groups of zombies so that you don't have to deal with nausea too much. Like, basically just early on queasy's totally fine, no one cares, it's okay. But when you get, like, nauseous and worse that you go, alright, maybe that's a problem.